A case that seemed over in 2014 suddenly became a headline again in March 2026, not because of a new arrest or a new court ruling, but because police footage from Justin Timberlake's Long Island stop finally became public. And this time, the story was no longer just about what happened on the road in Sag Harbor. It was also about what that renewed attention reportedly meant inside his family, with a source close to the couple saying Jessica Biel was not happy the video had been released, even as she remained supportive of her husband. If you follow real court timelines, public record cases, and respectful documentary coverage, subscribe to the Courtroom, like this video, and share it to support the channel. On June 18, 2024, in Sag Harbor, New York, Timberlake was stopped by police shortly after midnight. Authorities said he failed to obey a stop sign and veered out of his lane while driving a gray BMW. According to court records later cited by Reuters, officers said his eyes were bloodshot and glassy. They smelled alcohol on his breath, and he performed poorly on standardized field sobriety tests. He was arrested and initially charged with driving while intoxicated, along with 2 traffic citations. The case then moved from a celebrity headline into a local court file. In August 2024, Timberlake pleaded not guilty to the DWI charge, and Sag Harbor Village Justice Carl Irace suspended his driving privileges in New York, pending further proceedings. At that stage, the defense was still contesting the allegations, and Timberlake's attorney publicly maintained that he had not been intoxicated at the time of the stop. But by September 13, 2004, the case reached a negotiated ending. Timberlake pleaded guilty to driving while ability impaired, a reduced, non-criminal traffic violation. The original DWI charge was dropped. He was fined $500, ordered to perform community service, and his license remained suspended for 90 days. He was also required to make a public safety statement about impaired driving. And outside court, he acknowledged that he had made a mistake and urged others not to get behind the wheel, even after 1 drink. Legally, that could have been the final chapter. Instead, the story resurfaced nearly a year and a half later, when Timberlake tried to stop the release of police body camera footage from the arrest. In a March 2, 2006 petition, his legal team argued that making the footage public would invade his privacy and cause severe reputational harm. The dispute centered on whether the footage should remain private or be released in redacted form under New York public records law. Then, on March 20, 2026, the redacted footage was released after an agreement between Timberlake's lawyers and village officials. The video showed the stop, the field sobriety testing, and Timberlake speaking with officers. In the footage, he said he had consumed 1 martini, said he was following friends, appeared nervous during the roadside tests, and at one point identified himself by saying he was on a world tour and then naming himself to police. By then, though, the legal outcome was already settled. The footage did not reopen the case. It reopened public attention. And that is where the Link report places Jessica Biel. According to a source close to the couple, Biel was not happy about the renewed attention brought by the video's release and would have preferred to move past the episode. The same source said she felt the footage did not portray Timberlake in the best light, described the situation as stressful, and said that while she remained supportive, she was also disappointed by some of the decisions that led to this moment. The report adds that Biel has been focused on family life and on work when she chooses to take on projects. That makes this a very different kind of case story. The court portion is over. The plea was entered. The sentence was handed down. But once the footage became public, the consequences shifted from legal fallout to reputational fallout. According to the source in the linked report, that is exactly the part Biel wanted behind them. She and Timberlake, who married in 2012 and shared 2 children, are no longer facing an open courtroom question. What remains is the afterlife of a resolved case and how long a closed file can continue shaping public and private life once the cameras finally roll. Thanks for watching, and thank you for supporting the Courtroom.